Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to replicate the Metallica guitar tone from Kill'em using only free plugins. Alright, so Metallica's guitar tones are the very first one that every guitarist tries to replicate, without great results, I have to say. Yes, it happened to me too, I have to admit it. If you're new to the channel and you like this type of content, please feel free to leave a like and comment on anything you see or hear. And if you also want to see more of this stuff like plugin reviews, gear demos and other heavy metal related videos, definitely consider subscribing. So, quick disclaimer before we go on, this video is just the result of my own tests and experience. So even though I think I did a pretty good job in mimicking this famous guitar tone, remember that I wasn't there back in the day when they were recording their album. So as always, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. My final guitar tone may not be the 100% perfect blueprint copy of what you heard in the original song, okay? Alright, so let's take a quick look at the equipment and gear they used back in the day. So, the early days of Metallica, we're talking about 1983-1985. And during this period, Kill'em All, 1983, and Ride the Lightning, also 1984, were released. At that time, I wasn't born yet, but I would have loved to see they performing at tremendous live shows. And yeah, of course, I really would have loved to see perform Cliff Burton. At that time, both James and Kirk were using Marshall rigs, modified by José Arredondo, the very nice guy who's modded amps for a number of great guitarists like Eddie Van Halen, Steve Vai. So James Hetfield mostly employed the JCM 800, while Kirk used a combination of the SLP, later switching to the JCM 800 also, on the Ride the Lightning album. It's not totally clear what amps were used on the Kill'em All album, but according to the Danish engineer Flemming Rasmussen, who kept meticulous notes for all the majority of the songs, they used very high gain, bass and treble and almost killed the mid-frequencies. Alright, so for this video test I'm using my Solar A2.6 white straight into my Focusrite Scarlett 202, straight into Reaper. I double-tracked every rhythm guitar and panned hard left and hard right, and this is how the clean DI tracks sound. Alright, I guess it's time to add the free plugins now. So, this is the GVST free tuner, you know what it is, right? Great tool. Then we have the Re-Gate stock electric guitar rhythm preset, and the threshold I've set to -50 dB, more or less. As a booster we have the TSC 808 version 2, drive at 0, tone at 3 o'clock, volume almost at 2 or 3 o'clock, and very low input level. Then as amp head I'm using the Pull-In Hybrid, great FreeVST plugin, MCJ, of course, JCM switch, input almost at 5, boost engaged, drive at 8, contour at 8, bass at 7, mids almost killed, treble at 6, pretty standard to high volumes. Afterwards I'm using the great Ignite Amps TPA1 tube power amplifier. These are my settings. Of course EL34 tubes, resonance at minimum, feedback at maximum. And then I have the STL-Tonics 9 amps NAD IR cab processor. I'm using just one IR file, and this is the Kill'em from Beaujolais. And finally, standard EQ, high pass at around 50 Hz, low pass at around 13,000. I guess this is what makes the really good Metallica, old Metallica sound. Nice cut at around 800 Hz. Alright, so I think we've got a pretty decent guitar tone, didn't we? As always, I want to share all these good settings with my subscribers and viewers, so don't forget to download the whole Reaper project and FreeVST plugins I used directly from the link in the description of the video. Alright folks, this is all for today. If you like this video and this type of content, please feel free to leave a like and comment on anything you saw or heard. And if you also want to see more of this stuff like plugin reviews, gear demos and other heavy metal related videos, definitely consider subscribing to my channel. If you want to directly support me, don't forget to listen to my instrumental solo album Musa and my hybrid practice band project Awareness EP. They're out now and they are available on all digital platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, Amazon Music, whatever. And also, if you're a bedroom producer like me, don't forget to take a look at my Facebook group. It's called Amp-Tunes and VST Plugins for Metalheads. It's a great community, it's growing more and more every day. There are more than 1,500 members now, and you'll always get updates for new VST plugin releases. So once again folks, thanks for watching and see you the next time!